The big focus that we have for you this morning is the latest as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Viewers, now it is a very, very significant time for Jammu and Kashmir. We are witnessing the festival of democracy, the elections there after almost a decade. Yesterday was the first phase of elections and we saw a record turnout of about 61.1%. People came out in large numbers to exercise their right to vote. And amidst all of this, viewers, Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif has made a huge statement. He has said that Pakistan is on the same page as the Congress and its ally National Conference over Article 370. Listen in.
मेरा ख्याल है पॉसिबल है. देखें, बड़ी इम्पोर्टेंट इस वक्त प्रेजेंस है वहाँ पे कांग्रेस की भी और नेशनल कांग्रेस की भी, दोनों की. और इस इशू के ऊपर जो है मेरा ख्याल है कि जितनी मोटिवेट हुई है वादी की पॉपुलेशन, स्पेशली वादी से बाहर भी, लेकिन जो वादी में जो हुई है, तो मेरा ख्याल है कि उनको बहुत चांस है कि ये जो कोलिशन है ये हुकूमत में आए. और जैसे कि उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा है, बल्कि ये एक इलेक्शन इशू बनाया हुआ उन्होंने कि स्टेटस जो है रिस्टोर होना चाहिए.
Let's now go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Pradeep, good morning. It's a huge statement coming in at a time when we are seeing elections in Jammu and Kashmir after almost a decade, and BJP is now trying to suggest that, you know, now NC and Congress have got another ally as Pakistan.
Yes, it's this statement of Khwaja Asif, Defence Minister of Pakistan, is definitely going to provide more ammunition to BJP to change their guns on National Conference as well as Congress. Already we have seen that Prime Minister as well as Home Minister Amit Shah had been asking this question to Congress party while they staged an alliance, that whether they stand with their manifesto of getting back Article 370 and 35A. Because on one hand, Congress keeps on talking about reservation for scheduled caste, and everybody knows that how Article 335A was discriminatory. Valmiki Samaj people against the scheduled caste, they were not getting their due rights treated like third-class citizens. Even after getting the best of education, the only job they could do was sweeper job. It was only after this Article 35A and 370 was scrapped that they got back their dignity. From sweepers, they were made stakeholders. So this will be the question that is arising. But you can now see that everybody will ask them one question, that you are speaking the same language as the of Pakistan, because somewhere you're trying to keep that Pakistan constituency intact and you're trying to satisfy that particular constituency rather than thinking about the inclusivity of the region, which includes Valmiki Samaj, women and many other people like West Pakistan, refugees who have got their due rights after abrogation of Article 370 and 35A. So this is going to be very difficult for both the parties to defend, because today Prime Minister is going to address two rallies. I'm sure that definitely this point will be raised during that rally also, because last time also he was trying to hit out at them that Congress need to clear their stand, because once this party will be coming to power, obviously they will try to get 370 and 35A back, and that will only lead to problems that will start. Terrorism once again, separatists will be having their day, and they will start calling shots, and stone pelting will once again start. That is be the biggest ever allegation of the charge on the Congress as well as National Conference. If we listen to the second part of the question that was asked by Hamid Mir, on this he clearly asked them, are we on the same page with Pakistan? He says, and on this a response from the Defence Minister side is yes, we are on the same page as of National Conference, Congress as well as Pakistan. That means they are speaking the same language, they are on the same page, and they are trying to create a similar kind of a problem what Pakistan really wanted, because that's one of the reasons that already BJP had been expressing a concern about, because this, everybody knows this Article 370 and 35A, this was against the idea of India. That was the most discriminatory article that had created a state within a state. People from India cannot come out to this place, because with Article 370 the people were preventing from coming out to this region. So as an Indian they were not having the rights in Jammu and Kashmir. So that's one of the reasons that this is going to be a big issue in this election.
And it is indeed becoming a big political issue, because two more phases of elections are still left in Jammu and Kashmir, and soon after the first phase, this kind of a statement coming in is definitely going to increase the political temperature in Jammu and Kashmir. Pradeep, requesting you to stay on with us. We have a reaction now coming in from the BJP as well. Here's what Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP has to say on this.
Is now out of the bag. Pakistan's defense minister on a TV channel in Pakistan claims that Pakistan and National Conference Congress are on the same page when it comes to restoration of Article 370 and 35A. This is not the first time that the Congress, National Conference are singing the tunes of Pakistan. Be it on surgical strike, be it on Pulwama, be it on Balakot, be it on 2611, giving clean chit to Pakistan or echoing their point of view has been the standard operating procedure. In fact, Rahul Gandhi was the first one to utter statements in sync with Pakistan's statements on Article 370 and was therefore quoted in their dossier which was submitted to the United Nations as well. But the fact of the matter is also this, that why for the sake of elections would Congress Party and National Conference now allow foreign powers and inimical powers to intervene into India's matter, to become puppets of their agenda? 3, time and again, in Desh Modi Virod, you end up doing such Desh Virod that you stand with the enemy of the state, enemy of the country, just because you want to oppose one party or one political outfit or one personality. And this has become a long-standing tradition. We have also seen recently Omar Abdullah come out and say that Afzal Guru's hanging served no purpose. In a sense, he questioned the Supreme Court. He put vote bank ki rajniti over Rashtra Niti, and Congress was silent. Congress talks about one Samvidhan, talks about Bharat Jodo. The first time Baba Saheb Ambedkar ji's Samvidhan is now implemented in Jammu Kashmir, but NC says 2 Samvidhans will take place, 370 will be reimposed, and Congress has not a word to utter on it because they support it. Congress keeps talking about Arakshan, reservation. For the first time, Modi ji has ensured reservation for the Valmiki Gujar Bakarwal Samaj of Jammu Kashmir. But Congress's ally NC says...
That was the first reaction we got from the BJP. Now we have another reaction coming in from the BJP. BJP's Amit Malviya has reacted. BJP is now slamming the Congress party over the remark by Pakistan's minister. BJP is saying that Pakistan seems to be endorsing Congress and NC in Jammu and Kashmir. Let me straight away go across to my colleague Sagrika joining us on the broadcast. Sagrika, over to you. Tell us exactly what Amit Malviya has put out.
Hina, this is turning out to be one of the biggest controversies bang in the middle of the elections in Jammu and Kashmir. Yesterday the first phase concluded and now the Bharatiya Janata Party is in fact launching a blistering attack on both the Congress and the NC. BJP's Amit Malviya says, and I quote, Pakistan, a terrorist state, endorses Congress and National Conference's position on Kashmir. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif on Hamid Mir's Capital Talk on Geo News says Pakistan and National Conference Congress alliance are on the same page in Jammu and Kashmir to restore Article 370 and 35A. Then he goes on to add, how is it that from Pannoon to Pakistan, Rahul Gandhi and his Congress are always seen on the side of those inimical to India's interests? Now, will this go ahead and change the course of the elections in Jammu and Kashmir is something we're going to wait and keep a watch on.
Absolutely. A blistering attack there coming in from the BJP, and given that this has come just one day after the first phase of polling, clearly it is going to increase the political temperature further in Jammu and Kashmir. Sagrika, appreciate you joining us and sharing with us those details. Let me now go across to my colleague Yawar, who's also joining us on the broadcast. Yawar, now, you know, in a way BJP is trying to suggest with the kind of statement that Pakistan's minister has made that perhaps the Congress and the NC are allowing foreign powers to intervene in India's internal matter.
Well, exactly after the Defence Minister of the Pakistan, Khwaja Asif's this remark, this has stirred a controversy across the Union Territory amidst the polls that are being held. Now, the Khwaja has to say that there are a high chance that in an alliance, Congress and National Conference are going to win the elections in the Union Territory, and said that they have made this an election issue, the restoration of Article 370 and 35A. In fact, he also went on saying that the Congress National Conference alliance is on the same page as it is the Pakistan for the restoration of Article 370 and 35A. Now, he was giving an interview to a local channel in the Pakistan where he made these comments. Now, this has strongly, the BJP, the allies of the BJP...
Yawar, I'm just interrupting you there. Request you to please stay on with us. We have Mateen Haider, Pakistani journalist, joining us on the broadcast. Good morning. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. It is an internal matter as far as elections in Jammu and Kashmir are concerned. What do you make of the statement that has come from Khwaja Asif, Pakistan's defense minister?
Well, thank you so much for taking me. Pakistan has taken these elections which are taking place under the Indian administrative Kashmir, which Pakistan calls illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir.
Firstly, it is India's Jammu and Kashmir. Let me clarify this for our viewers and for your viewers as well. Now, please go ahead. And as I mentioned earlier, it is India's internal matter. What business does Pakistan really have to, talk about what's happening within India?
Well, exactly. You are a news anchor, and let the viewers get an independent and balanced view that this Jammu
But you're not giving a balanced and an independent view, sir.
Exactly.
You are giving a biased view. You are giving a view that suits you. If you're saying you want to give an independent and balanced view, please give that. Firstly, it is India's... 1 second. I'm not going to allow this. 1 second. It is India's Jammu and Kashmir. We are seeing elections here. What business does Mr. Khwaja have to talk about what's happening within the country?
Yes, well, if news anchors will be talking like this, and I will not be able to then speak in this way, because Jammu and Kashmir is a disputed territory under United Nations, yet to be resolved through dialogue, and India accepted this, that Kashmir is a disputed territory under Shimla Agreement. How you can say that it is an internal matter?
It is an internal matter,
so,
sir. What business? What business? What business?
Talk about this
No. Firstly, I want to understand from you. I want to understand from you what business does Mr. Khwaja Asif have that he is talking about what's happening within the country.
And Pakistan says that these elections are illegal, cannot take place because the territory is disputed and...
Well, that's your point of view, a biased point of view. I'm not really going to allow this. Thank you, Mateen Haider, for speaking with us here on Times Now. And viewers, this is the big story that we are tracking for you on Times Now this morning. Pakistan's Defence Minister Khwaja Asif has in fact gone on record to say that Pakistan National Conference and Congress Alliance are on the same page in Jammu and Kashmir to restore Article 370 and 35A. Let's listen into what exactly he said.
मेरा ख्याल है पॉसिबल है. देखें, बड़ी पोर्टेंट इस वक्त प्रेजेंस है वहाँ पे कांग्रेस की भी और नेशनल कांग्रेस की भी, दोनों की. और इस इशू के ऊपर जो है मेरा ख्याल है कि जितनी मोटिवेट हुई है वादी की पॉपुलेशन, स्पेशली वादी से बाहर भी, लेकिन जो वादी में जो हुई है, तो मेरा ख्याल है कि उनको बहुत चांस है कि ये जो कोलिशन है ये हुकूमत में आए. और जैसे कि उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा है, बल्कि ये एक इलेक्शन इशू बनाया हुआ उन्होंने कि स्टेटस जो है रिस्टोर होना चाहिए.
With this, I'd like to thank my colleagues Yawar as well as Pradeep Datta for joining us and putting things in perspective for our viewers. This is going to be our top focus ahead as well. Heading into a short break for now. More news and updates on the other side. Don't go anywhere.